Hey, Shalom. Before I start, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai B'Hashim HaKakodash, and double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and mercy to the elect throughout the four corners of the earth, pushing His word in truth and in sincerity. So I was doing some stuff out yesterday, and I saw the numbers 666. And basically how you can take that is the time of the beast and of that mark, man. It's truly nigh, man. All right. I'm pretty sure they got it over there in I think it's Sweden. There's certain places that you can go to get them to get that mark, man. That company over there, and I think it's either Wisconsin or Wyoming, called 3 Square Market. They encourage their employees to take that thing, to take the chip, because that's how they can they get into their building. I think it's how they unlock their computers, and then they can get free stuff from the vending machines and stuff. So of course, man, with this chip, hey bro, you know how these devils are gonna do it, man. They're gonna give you free incentives, just how they did with the jab. All right, they're gonna say they'll give you free this, free that, which it'll probably be a lot bigger incentives because this is what will truly, set the people apart. I just like the jab did. It's gonna truly set those apart. To those who truly fear and serve Yahweh B'Hashim Yahushai, and those who don't, man. All right, there's going to be a separation, and so that's why the scriptures say, that's why Yahushua said that He's not coming to bring peace but division. He's going to divide His servants that are sealed, from those that are wicked and evil, man. And there's 2 different marks, in the scriptures. That's why you can't take the words at face value. Because if you go into Ezekiel the 9th chapter, Ezekiel 9 and verse 4, it reads, "And Yahweh said unto them, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof." And look, see, so if you go into that word mark, let's go to the word mark, because people will say, oh, they take the mark, they take the mark, but it's not the same mark, man. So you cannot, man, and so this is why the apostles stress it, all the time, to go into the words, man. You cannot take the scriptures at face value, man. We were spiritual men, and the spirit is what lies within. All right. So let's see if you can hear this from the speaker.
Strong's H8420. Tav.
Oh, I think the
Tav.
speaker turned off. Let's try that again.
Strong's H8420. Tav. Tav.
Oh, Slovakia, if there was an echo, man, I forgot that the recording software picks up the desktop audio. But anyways, it says desire mark. It says mark as a sign of exemption from judgment. All right, so let's go back and read it again. Ezekiel chapter 9 and verse 4. It reads, "And Yahweh said unto them, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, through China, through Babylon, through Russia, through Magog, through Ammon." It says midst of Jerusalem, man. So the Israelites, to once again prove that not everyone is going to be exempt from judgment, man, but only Israel, man, because that's His people. It says, to the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that do what? That sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. So those who are setting their face against uh, Mount Seir, and to those who are prophesying of evil and of pestilence and of war, man. All right, because that's the warning that we have to get, man. We are the watchmen, and so those are going to be the men who receive that tav, man. That mark of exemption. But there's another mark that's for the wicked, man. This is Revelations 13 and 16, and so this is a physical one that we're about to go into. This is that chip that gets put inside you, man. Because at that point, man, you completely bow down to the devil. You completely bow down to the beast and his system. Because you want the things of the world, man. Because let's just read it, and then we'll talk about it. This is from the book of Revelations 13 and 15. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the beast, Slakia, and it caused that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed, and causeth all, both small and great. And look, man, these devils are gonna be so tired of it, man. I mean, you saw their impatience with people not taking that potion. He said that their patience. Joe Biden said that their patience is wearing thin. So just imagine as to how hard they're gonna push this fucking chip, man. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to perceive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So let's go into the word mark here.
Strong's G 5480. Charagma. Charagma.
Right, man. So karagma or haragma. I can't do too good of an accent, man, because I got some swelling in my mouth. But anyways, man, who cares about that? It says a stamp, an imprinted mark, a mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as a badge of the followers of the Antichrist. It says the mark branded upon horses, things carved, sculpture, graven work of idolatrous images. So let's go into that word, the root word. Corrects. It means it says a pail or a stake. And then I think karagma also means to make an incision. It says pails between which earth, stones, trees, and timbers are heaped and packed together. So if you look up a stake, it's like this right here. A stake, man, it's a thing that you put into a ground or put into the ground, and if just for the sake of it, man. Let's look at that RFID chip. Look real similar, man. All right. And this is going to be the hour of temptation, man. It says that Salakia, that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 which is that 666, man. That's that mark of a devil. Alright, so let's jump into the next chapter. From the book of Revelations 14 and 1. It says the Lamb and the 144,000 on Mount Zion. It reads, and I looked, and lo, a Lamb stood upon the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having his father's name written in their foreheads. So that's what we brought out in the book of Ezekiel, the 9th chapter, in the 4th verse. It says, and I heard a voice from heaven, as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of a great thunder, and I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps. So I'm going to jump down just to get to the point. I'm going to jump down to verse 8. It says, and there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the image in Salakia, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture. And if you've ever drank a mixed drink that wasn't mixed, and bro, I did it, last weekend. I took a drink of my drink and it wasn't mixed. And I was like, oh shit, and bro, the wrath of the Most High is gonna be one fucking bitter, strong ass drink, man. Bro, the scriptures say that the Most High is angry with the wicked every day. It talks about how smoke cometh from his nostrils. He is angry, man, and that's gonna be, woo, hey man, you gonna see what that drink is like. It says the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of a Lamb. But God is all love, though, man. But God is all love. Oh, we all gonna be saved in the name of, JC. Oh, I'm saved. I'm saved. I'm saved. You Christians are bugged the hell out, man. Christians read John 3:16, and they wipe the dust off their hands, close that Bible, and put it right on the shelf. Ah, you did good, Bible. Love you, Jesus. That's it, man. People are in for a rude awakening, man. There's a train that's coming that nobody can see, and they're going to be absolutely obliterated by it. It says in verse 11, and the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. It says, here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of the Most High, and the faith of Yahushua. And hey, man, so this is why we constantly say, man, you cannot take that mark if you have any hope for salvation, because obviously, the 2/3 and the heathens out here, hey, man, they ain't gonna give a fuck, man. It's not for them. It's not for them. All right. So let's jump to Revelations 7 and verse 3. Actually, I'll start at verse 2. Slacky, I started verse 1. It says, and after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of living power. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. And what did we just bring out in Ezekiel chapter 9 and verse 4? Alright, there's going to be a spiritual mark upon those that sigh and cry in Jerusalem for the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. So until the elect be sealed, this thing will not, come to pass. Alright, and this is why we constantly constantly got to be pushing, man, and how important it is. All right. It says, here's the point right here, verse 4. And I saw the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 and of all the tribes of the children of Israel. All right. And what I actually meant to get was 3 and 10, but that was still beautiful regardless. Revelations 3 and 10 it says because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. It says, behold, I come quickly, hold fast to which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. Him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my power, and he shall go no more out, and I will write upon him the name of my God, and the name of the city of my God, which is a new Jerusalem, which cometh down out of heaven from my God, and I will write upon him my new name. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. So there you go, man. Because we have kept the word of his patience, man, he will keep us from the hour of temptation. Diligence, discipline, faith, and works, man. That's how you keep the word of his patience, man. You endure, you fight, man. No matter what comes to you, man. Alright, let's get one more, since I had it down. 2 Timothy 2 and 19. It says, nevertheless, the foundation of the Most High standeth sure, having this seal: the Lord knoweth them that are his, and let everyone that nameth the name of Hamashiach depart from iniquity. So the point being, man, was that the foundation of the Most High standeth sure. So this is a sure thing, man. So if you're calling upon the names of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, and doing according as they commanded to the best of your ability, hey, man, then he knows you, man. Then he knows that you are his. Because no man is going to do these things with their whole heart and mind and soul. Because the scriptures say that, what's it say, man? It says, that he calls and his sheep shall hear his voice, and he knows them. For lack of better words, man. But only the sheep are going to flock to Yahweh Shai, man. Alright, so with that being said, I hope that this was edifying. So until the next one, I want to say shalom.